They share a man and they're going to stick beside him.
You know, he's our teacher. He's our guru.
And they believe he's God.
We don't do nothing to nobody.
In March 2024, TSR broke it all down. Eligio Bishop, the leader of an alleged sex cult in Atlanta, arrested and charged for raping his members.
It's like a tarnishing of his reputation.
3 of his wives are now stepping into the shade room, defending their husband, accusing the victims of lying to police.
Eligio never done that to us. That is a lie. These women are lying, and these women are bitter.
Their fight to overturn his life sentence and what they say it's really like living as a member of his group, Carbon Nation. I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates Updates.
Hey, y'all ready? Let's get in.
You see them a lot in Eligio Bishop's videos on social media. Their spiritual group, Carbon Nation, was all laughs, smiles, and good vibes until one night in April in Decatur, Georgia, 2022, when police moved into their home and lined them up on the street. It was a full-on raid.
How many people at one time live in that house?
16.
Before this happened, the police did wellness checks at our house like 30 times every day. They're all in the discovery. Somebody opening the door. You can hear us upstairs singing. Every time they did a wellness check, we were just living our lives. Everybody beautiful, the home beautiful. They came at random times.
We're peaceful people. So when they come and bang on our door and they come with all the guns and the SWAT team, it's like,
they're actually shocked.
Their husband, Eligio Bishop, is really who police wanted. They'd been watching his moves for 3 weeks. Here's a criminal affidavit, one of several that TSR Investigates first showed you just days after Bishop was convicted in court. One woman, a former member of Carbon Nation, said that she found explicit videos of herself on Twitter under the username The God. It goes on to say that Bishop posted videos of them having sex, and she attempted to leave the location after Mr. Bishop ordered other women in the house to strike her. She then told Bishop that she wanted to leave multiple times and he would not allow her to. He began stating that she was his property and began pursuing her for sex. She told him no multiple times, but he kept pursuing, penetrating her vagina with his penis without her consent. She wasn't able to leave until the next morning, she says, when everybody was asleep. 2 days later, the explicit videos were posted on Twitter.
Women couldn't wear shirts at one point in time, so we started putting leaves on our nipples. Every woman had to have sex with Nature Boy or have some type of sexual fantasy with him. And a lot of times when that would happen, it would be forced.
Bishop was charged and later convicted on rape, false imprisonment, and 3 counts of prohibition on nude or sexually explicit electronic transmissions. He's serving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Queen Malia says, as a queen of Carbon Nation and Bishop's main wife, there's a lot that prosecutors did not get right during the trial.
It wasn't this weird thing where they were held hostage and no one was able to leave and no one was able to contact their family. They getting up on the stand saying, oh, we couldn't leave, we couldn't see our family, we couldn't speak to our family. It wasn't that. These were grown people. They knew what they was getting themselves into. They knew before they came to Eligio's personal life that he was practicing these teachings, grounding. He was eating at a certain time, 12 o'clock when the sun is at its highest peak.
She says that all of their practices and teachings were live streamed as they explored the 5 sciences: astrology, biology, quantum physics, melanin, and grounding.
Have any of you guys ever been sexually assaulted, sexually harassed by him, raped by him?
No. Okay, let me go. Okay, we have to explain that because that is not true at all. These women are just jealous, scorn Black women that are very evil when they don't get their way.
Is he your God?
He teaches that we all are God. We all essentially share that same essence of life force energy.
Yes.
And we are all considered that. If he's saying, I am God, that means that you're saying, I am God. That's why he started the whole movement, I love myself.
Do you guys consider yourself a cult?
When I hear them call him a cult, it kind of upsets me, but then it gives me the opportunity to educate people at the same time. He's not nowhere near like Jim Jones, Charles Manson, who killed 918 people. 200 of them were children. Nowhere near like that. We're just Black people who, you know, we agreed with what he was teaching. And we were like, you know what? I agree with you. And so can I come and join your life?
Members of Carbon Nation have been extremely vocal on social media, even launching a website outlining testimony that they say the jury did not take into consideration during trial.
They were siding with each other the whole time. Didn't allow our evidence to be played in the court, but all of his character, he was on trial for his character. All of his character videos were played, but when it comes down to actual evidence that prove his innocence, we couldn't play those.
Even the person who put these charges on him, you know, she wanted to be with him. She actually wanted to be the main wife.
Yes, she actually wanted to take my position and be queen. But since she couldn't be queen, she said, fine, I'm going to leave. And when she left, she pressed, you know, false charges against our husband.
We also asked them about the group's trips that they post, as they appear to embrace the outdoors, but at the expense of international public safety. Here's Nature Boy on a trip to Costa Rica back in 2017 before he and 15 others were kicked out for allegedly endangering and threatening national security there. In one instance, they were caught defecating on the bases of trees.
Defecating on trees and disturbing just their natural habitat.
Well,
what is that about?
It's not that.
It's literally because he's a Black man. He's a melanated man. Our online trolls, our online hate group, they send these things to the police or, you know, the Mexican federales or whatever it is in those different countries. Eligio is a very sweet person. He's very kind and his heart is so big and he's just misunderstood.
As we previously reported, Bishop's wives are firm in their belief that he will be released from prison after they appeal this case. Of course, we'll let you know what happens. For TSR Investigates Updates, I'm Justin Carter.